अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Maybe we have to raise the voice little bit. There's the sound. Om Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalaam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Shagrajatam Shagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Shadvaitam Shavadhutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Shahagana Litya Shri Vishakhan Vitamsa Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasatya Disatarinam Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namini Srivarshabhanavi Devi Daitaya Kripabhe Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namah Madhuryo Jula Premadhya Sri Rupa Nuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Viruddhapa Siddhanta Dhvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kishoraya साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बशाम्बोधे पादाम्बुजायते नमः। नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते। गौराविर्भावभूमिस्त्वं निर्दिष्टा सजनप्रिय वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्रीजगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महवदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। नित्यानन्दमहं वन्दे कर्णेलम्बितकुण्डलं चैतन्याग्राजरूपेण पवित्रीकृतभूतलम्। नीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्रसुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वालान्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारभक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। जयतां सुरतौ पंगुर्मम मंदमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वपदाम्भोजौ राधा मदन मोहनो। दिव्यावृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमाध श्रीमद्रत्नगार्ह सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवौ पृष्ठालिविषेव्यमनौ स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भे वंशिवटतटस्थित कर्षड्वेडुरसुरैर्गोपी गोपीनाथ श्रियस्तु नः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Such a wonderful kirtan was going on. It's actually, and that's the goal of life. Everything else we're doing is to have taste on Sankirtan and Srinam Prabhu and chanting of Sri Krishna Nam. Whatever else we are doing, since we are not able to continuously for 24 hours chant his name and read Srimad Bhagavatam, here is Sri Krishna Katha. If we can do like for 24 hours, able to read Srimad Bhagavatam and do Kirtan, again read Srimad Bhagavatam, again do Kirtan, then that's perfection of life. And we are not able to do that, so we have to do so many things other. We have to build temples, so we get engaged in some sort of service. We have to go around and preach, so we are engaged in some sort of service. Whatever else we're doing, it's because we are not able to completely be on the platform of Kirtaniya Sadahari. So if we'll be able to do that, it's a story. It's actually once I heard this from Srimad Radha Govinda Goswami Maharaj. He was saying that now Vyas Puja of Gauragovinda Maharaj, Saturdays is Vyas Puja. Gauragovinda Maharaj, he was just sitting outside of Prabhupada's quarter in Vrindavan, and although he's reading Srimad Bhagavatam, and he put it aside. Now he takes his mala and keeps chanting, and again he puts his mala, gets Srimad Bhagavatam and keeps reading. So that time Tamal Krishna Goswami, Tamal Krishna Maharaj, he was secretary of Prabhupada. So he went to complain Prabhupada, this new, those days, Gaurabanda Maharaj just recently came to Prabhupada. So he was saying this new guy, he came, you are always in his favor, and he does nothing because you love him so much that he does nothing. He just sit outside of your room, and whether he studies or he chants, he is not engaging himself in any sort of service. So Prabhupada said, what? That's the best service we can render to Krishna. All of you are being engaged in all these different activities because you could not render the service he is rendering them. The service is engaged in, all of you cannot engage yourself in that level. So I'm putting you in, I assign different duties for you. That's the best service anyone can offer to the Krishna. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj, he came out and then told to other, because some other devotees were also complaining. He came out, and so since you guys cannot do service as he is doing, so Prabhupada assigned all of you for all these different activities. The day you will attain that perfection, then you don't have to do any service. So basically that's the topmost service we can do, is to chant and to read Srimad Bhagavatam, to read Hari Katha. And what could be the best except Srimad Bhagavatam to relish that rasa of Hari Katha, Srimad Bhagavatam obviously. So everything else we are doing, it's because we cannot engage ourselves continuously in service of Krishna. Then we have to get engaged in so many other affairs. Although it's good to be engaged in so many services and being engaged with worldly affairs, obviously, but to build the temple or to be the best book distributor or to be the best cook, all these things are not the aim of life. Aim of life is to have that asakti. To have asakti in anything is not good, but to have that nama asakti towards Krishna Nam, that's the goal of life. So basically, the goal of life is to remove some asakti and have asakti in something. Remove all these attachments and be attached towards something, Sri Nam, to Sri Krishna Nam, to attend attachment towards Sri Krishna Nam, removing all those attached strings which we are pulling towards this world. Remove all those things and just get attached to the Krishna. So to his name, that's basically the aim of life. So sometimes we get so much engaged in our service that we almost forget what our real service is. Oh, that's my service. Maybe chanting, oh, few rounds left, maybe tomorrow I can do, because today is Janmashtami, I have so many service to do. Today is Balaram Purnima, I have so many things to do. Mala, tomorrow I can do 32, maybe 64, leave it today. So basically, that's not how service is done, because that's the greatest service we can do. So we're discussing about the bhakti beyond modes of material nature. And Srimad Bhagavatam, we can see the examples, different examples, that how devotees were situated in that topmost platform of devotional service, Nirgunatmika Bhakti. So discussing about how we can attain that and what are the symptoms when we actually attend the Nirgunatmika Bhakti. And we're discussing about Prahlad Maharaj, what he was bringing. There's one beautiful example in Srimad Bhagavatam, beautiful historical incident in Srimad Bhagavatam, that beyond of any qualification, any whatever we need to attain, whatever are called good birth and all sort of aishwarya, all sort of luxury and good birth and maybe Daivi, Yoni, everything beyond all of these things. There is historical incident in Srimad Bhagavatam where, although born as a Asura and who was against the dear devotees of Sri Vishnu, Sri Krishna, because the devatas, they are devotees of Krishna. Whenever Krishna comes, whenever he does any lila in this world, all these devata, they come as his associates and they help him in his lila, including Indra, Chandra, Varuna, all of them. So, although he was against all these devata, he was asura, Vritrasura, he is counted as one of the greatest devotee of Lord. Because at the time of that battle with Indra, how he prayed and what he prayed was that mood he was in. He's fighting. And he's fighting with Indra. He's fighting with Devata, who are always dear to Krishna. See, sometimes we see like, who is Indra anyway? He is offender, he was throwing thunder and he was he wanted to wash away all the Vrindavan. He was showering the rain, and that rain was like trunk of elephant, how big it was. Sometimes we see in that way, but the thing is, only those who are qualified enough get chance even to participate in that way. Okay, we getting angry and saying all nonsense to Krishna, maybe throwing few stones on the deities, will he come and bless us? No, but he did that for Indra. I mean, he came, he was so happy that Indra did that. Indra arranged it that for 7 days and 7 nights continuously, Krishna was with all the Brajvasis. Krishna, every night, like daytime he was with Gwalwal, and night he was with his Gopika, his Sakhi. Daytime he was with Sakha and nighttime he was with Sakhi. But Indra arranged in such a way that he was 24 hours with his all Sakha and Sakhi. So he was happy with Indra actually. So sometimes we say, Indra is big offender, what he is this, he is that. But they are actually very near and dear to Krishna. And because they are dear to Krishna, he came as a Brahman and he is helping Indra as a Upendra. There's always, whoever sits on the position of that Indra, present days Indra name is Purandar. Indra is title actually, Indra is a post. Like king, prime minister, mayor, commissioner, this and that, Indra is also a post. So whoever sits in that post, this time Indra's actual name is Purandar. So that Purandar Indra, he is acting as an Indra. Whoever is sitting in that position of Indra, Bhagavan himself in each and every kalpa comes as Upendra, means helper of Indra, deputy Indra, Upaha Indra, Upendra. So if he is not that dear to Krishna, why he will come and help him as his deputy? So the position of Indra and the person who sits on that position is always near to Krishna. He is always very much dear to Krishna. And next Indra, who is going to be next Indra? Bali Maharaj. So it's not the position it's not the position of offenders. It's not the position of aparadi. It's position of dear devotees of Krishna. Varuna, Chandra, Surya. To Chandra and to Surya, Krishna calls his eyes. The person who he don't like, who he won't call them, they are my eyes. To Varuna, he says Varuna is in charge of arranging, as Srimati Tulsi Maharani is, Vrindaya Devi is in charge of arranging his Nikunja Lila. So Varuna is in charge for arranging all Sakhya Lila with his Sakha. So he won't keep somebody who he don't like as a in charge of arranging his lila. So all these devata, they are actually very dear to Krishna. And only the devotees who are already fully surrendered to Krishna and who already got darshan of him and who are already in the level of nirgunatmika bhakti, they only get these positions. When say Brahma was offender, he wanted to test Krishna, but we should not forget that he was the person who went, prayed and called Krishna here for his pastimes. And Brahma, that position, how difficult it is to attain that position. Now next Brahma, the post of Brahma is being taken by Hanuman. And do you think Hanuman is some sort of offender who is aparadhi, always doing some aparadh in the lotus feet of Krishna? No. It's so beautiful story with Hanuman that once Sri Ramachandra told that he took the name of Sita, he took the name of Lakshman, Bharat, Jambavan, and so many other devotees, saying they are very near to me. And Hanuman was upset, this no name. Bhagavan Ramchandra is saying these devotees always remember me, so they are dear to me. And Hanuman thinks, what? Where is my name? He's taking everyone's name, saying they remember me, he remember me, Lakshman is always engaged in my service, he always remember me, Sita is always engaged in my service, he always remember me. And Bharat and is saying that Jambavan is very near to me, Sugriv is very near to me. And Hanuman thinks, where is my name? I also always remember him, and he's not taking my name. And he went to ask Sita Maharani. Oh, Lord Ramchandra, I left his service. Why? Because he takes everyone's name. He's saying, he remembers me, he remembers me, he remembers me, and they are dear to me. He never takes my name. Okay, I'll ask on your behalf. First Sita Maharani told, why don't you ask himself? Is your Swami? No, I'm upset with him. I'm going to ask. No more service. Because every time he sees everyone, not me. So Sita Maharani complained that Hanuman, your dear devotee, had this complaint. Oh, okay, tomorrow we'll sort it out in Rajasabha. So Hanuman is there, and today also he is saying Lakshman, he always engages himself in my service. He always remembers me. Bharat, he always remembers me when I was in jungle for 14 years. Bharat is just remembering me. Says, he stayed on that small hut. He didn't even rule the kingdom. He just put my Kharao on that Rasimhasan, and he was ruling outside. Not even that Ayodhya city. He was sitting outside of he was residing outside of the Ayodhya city. And Shatrughan every day used to come to Bharat, ask what to do, take instruction from him, go back and rule on behalf of Bharat. So all these things he told. Now Hanuman looking towards Sita. He didn't told about me. So Bhagavan Ramchandra says, but there are some devotees whom they remember me, they don't remember me, I don't know. But I always remember them. Like Hanuman. I always think about him. I always remember him. Oh, Hanuman. Oh, okay. Now makes sense. So, Hanuman was that dear to Lord Ram that he always remember about Hanuman. He always think about Hanuman. And he says, I always take his name. That I always keep taking his name, keep chanting his name. Hanuman. So Hanuman is that near to Bhagavan Ramachandra, and he is going to be next Brahma. So that's the position of Brahma, that's the position of all these demigods, and those who ever are in charge of all these different activities in the worldly affairs. They took it as a responsibility, they took it as a duty to serve Krishna. Not that they want some position and because of that They demand it. Okay, I want to be Brahma, I want to be Indra, I want to be Chandra, I want to be Surya, I want to be Varun. Give me that position, else I'm not going to talk with you. I'm angry with you. You're not giving any position to me. It's not like that. But it was by the sweet will of Sri Krishna. They are in those positions. And that's the service they are doing to Krishna. And see, it's such a thankless task. They are doing that because Krishna wanted them to do. They are trying their best to serve him. And they are acting according to his will. And they are getting all criticism. Saying, oh, Indra did this, Brahma did that, he did this, he did that. Now, Vritrasura. Although Vritrasura is Asura, and he was fighting against Indra, still he is counted among one of the foremost and Shuddha Bhakta of Sri Krishna. Those who are fighting with Indra are not supposed to be his devotee, because Indra is already his devotee. So, if somebody is fighting against Indra, and Indra, whatever he is doing, he is going Vaikuntha, asking to Bhagavan Vishnu and acting. And still, the person, Indra is getting instruction from Bhagavan Vishnu and fighting with Vritrasura. So if Vritrasura is fighting with Indra, that means he is indirectly fighting against Bhagavan Vishnu. It should be something like that. Because everything Indra is doing as instructed by Bhagavan Vishnu. So if Bhagavan Vishnu is instructing somebody to do this, do that, and somebody is against his instruction, then it should be like he is fighting against Vishnu. But both rival parties are considered to be devotees of Bhagavan Vishnu, Bhagavan Krishna. And sometimes we take side of somebody, like we see some disputes between some devotees, then we take side of somebody saying, oh, he's like this, like this, like this. So sometimes like this can happen, that there may be dispute between two, and from our viewpoint somebody may be Asura and somebody may be Devata for us. But for Bhagavan Vishnu, both of them they are pure devotees, both of them they are dear to him, and we trying to take side of somebody and pointing fingers on next person, and that's already aparad we are doing against a pure devotee. Because everything doesn't make sense from our perspective. It may be Krishna may like what they are doing, then why we have to put our nose on somebody else's business, trying to be over smart and saying he's like this because he was doing like that to him. Who knows that Krishna likes even that? When he likes fight between Vritrasura and Indra, and both of them they can be dear to him. When he likes dispute between Bali Maharaj and Indra, and he acts on behalf of Indra, go and acts everything back, and again serve Bali Maharaj, being his personal guard. Now, we cannot take side of Indra or take side of Bali Maharaj there. Both are near to Krishna. Both are very dear to Krishna. He took form of Vamandev in favor of Indra, and he became Upendra, Trivikrama. Same Vamandev, he became Trivikrama, he became Upendra, and he was helping Indra. And same Vaman, he is as a Trivikrama, as a Dwarapal, as a guard in the door of Bali Maharaj. Now we cannot take somebody's side and say, oh, he was bad. If he was bad, do you think we are over smart than Krishna? We are intelligent than Krishna, that we are taking somebody's side. Or maybe we are smart than Bhagavan Vishnu, that we are somebody in support of Vritrasura and somebody in support of Indra. So, Vritrasura, as we know, once in the Swargalok, Devata were having some party, and Devata, Indra, he was enjoying the dance and music by Gandharva and dance by Apsaras in Swargalok. So, Brihaspati, their guru, he came, he entered inside the sabha and he sees everyone is enjoying that music and dance and nobody even cares, Brihaspati is walking inside, going around, nobody cares. When he saw this Devata, now they have enough ahankar, enough ego. They even forgot to respect their guru, forget about paying obeisances or those things. Not even saying, oh, Gurudev came, please have a seat. Not even thinking about that. Brihaspati is there going around and nobody cares. So Brihaspati just left. They don't need me, looks like. And Niti Shastra says, if your presence is not required somewhere, then it's better to leave. So he just left. He left. Now it struck on Indra's head. Oh my God. Brihaspati came and I didn't even offer him a seat. And he left. He went to find Brihaspati. Brihaspati was not there. Brihaspati thought, anyway, I don't have any use in Swargalok, so why to stay there? He just went for tapasya. And Indra don't know now where he went for tapasya. He cannot find him. When Asura, they heard that now Devata, they don't have master, they don't have guru, so they are like anath, they are orphan. It says in scriptures that a person is not orphan if you don't have father. It's orphan if you don't have guru. Because father without father, how a child can be born? I mean, they always have father and mother. Maybe they are not physically present here, but there's no child without father and mother. There's always father and mother for a child. So they never can be called orphan. But a person who is not in a shelter of Guru, the person who don't have blessings of Guru, then they are orphan. So now Devata, they became orphan, anath. They don't have nath. Nath means master, Swami. So they don't have master now. So Devata became anath, and this what Daitya did, they attacked and they took over the Swargalok. Now Devata, they have to run away from there. They don't have Guru, whom to ask, from whom to get instruction how to take back that Swargalok. They don't even have a place to ask. So they went to Brahma and asked what to do now, because by our offense, maybe he got offended, so he just left, and we don't have Guru. So says Brahma, he gave idea that you go to Vishwarup, and Vishwarup had three heads. It's mentioned in the scriptures that three heads where he was equal to everyone. One head used to do offering for Devata, from next head used to do offering for Daitya, Asur, and from third head used to do offering for Manushya. He used to pray for Manushya. So he had three heads, and since his mother was from Asura Kul, Tosta, he is from Rishi Kul, but his mother was from Asura Kul. So he had same love for Devata and Asura. Brahma told Vishwarup he is as capable and he is as good as Brihaspati. But the problem is he don't discriminate between humans, Asur and Devata. So put him as your guru, take him as your guru, you go in his shelter, but you should make sure that you don't offend him, because he have lovingly relation towards Asur also. He loves Devata and Danav both. He loves Daitya and Devata. He loves Sura and Asura. He don't discriminate. Indra was like in that need. So he just, okay, no problem. We just need gurus who can actually bless us, and we can take back our kingdom, which is rightfully ours. It doesn't belong to us, or Bhagavan Vishnu gave that to us. So it's ours. Okay, they went and prayed to Vishwarup. Vishwarup, he agreed, okay. and Vishwarup, he gave them Narayana Kavach, and they were all equipped with Narayana Kavach, and they took back the Swargalok. They took over, they won that battle with Asura, and they just took over the Swargalok, those all heavenly planet. So Narayana Kavach, it's mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, Narayana Kavach. Narayana Kavach, it's a protection against everything, and it's not limited to something. By chanting Narayana Kavach and properly doing Anushandhana of Narayana Kavach, by following properly and chanting it, person can achieve anything in this material world. Like Indra achieved his heavenly plant, his Swargalok back. So after they took it back, Vishwarupa was still guru for them. And once he saw, by one mouth he is chanting and praying for Devata, and by next mouth he is chanting and praying for Asura. He got upset and he just, without thinking anything, because see, that's the tendency of Jiva. That's when we are in distress, we accept everything. But when we achieve something, then we forget what our position is, how we achieve these things, how we got these things. It's akritagyata. So he just took out his vajra and chopped the head. Vishwarup. Now he got two things. One was Brahmahatya, killing the Brahman, killing the Guru. And next, now again they don't have Guru. Now Brihaspati knew actually they are in serious problem now, so Brihaspati came back, but the sin of Brahmahatya not going to leave him. So that's different story how he got rid from Brahmahatya, that will maybe discuss later. But the point is, so they did Guru Hatya, now they are Guru Hatyara, and Brahma Hatya, the sin of Brahma Hatya is with Indra, and they lost all, whatever Aishwarya, whatever opulence they had, now it's all opulence is gone, Swargaloka is gone, and even a mere human being are able to defeat them, because it's serious crime they committed. They don't know what to do. And Tosta, the side father of Vishwarup, got so upset with Indra that looks like he needs some good lesson, and he started doing a yajna. From yajna he got a son. But there was some mistake by the sweet will of Bhagavan Vishnu. That mantra he chanted, it should be the enemy who can kill Indra. Instead, Indro Shatru. There was mistake while chanting the mantra. This we say Lagu and Guru means short and long meter. It should be like Indro Shatruhu and Indro Shatruhu. It's difference. So it should be that may I get the son who is killer of Indra, or may I get the son, the enemy of Indra, who can kill the Indra, became the enemy of Indra, who is killed by Indra, who can kill the Indra and who is killed by Indra. So it became some mistake there, and he got such a son, Vritrasura. Vritra means he was named after Vritrasura because he was so big and he could eat the entire planet in just like this, at once. He was that big. So he got son of Vritrasura, and it's very strong. Very, very, very strong, and by birth he was enemy to Indra. So Devata, Vritrasura was born. He was born in that same size. It's not like that he was born a baby and they raised him up after a few hundred years. He got that big. Now he's attacking Indra. He was born like that from Yajna, and immediately he born from Yajna, just went out of that Yajna Vedi and run towards Swargalok to attack. He didn't even look back who my father is. He was just fixed in his duty. He just ran to attack Indra. And now they are thinking, this Vritrasura is walking and whole universe was shaking. And Indra is thinking, what's happening? And he got news that your new enemy came. Because you killed Vishwarup, his father got upset with you, and now you have next enemy whom you have to deal with. Indra looks, just by him walking, the universe is shaking. How am I supposed to fight with him? He just went to Bhagavan Vishnu. Cannot fight with him. I mean, he can just take that Swargalok itself and eat, along with Indra, Chandra, Varuna and all those devatas there, he can just take it and eat. It's that big. Indra thought, there's no way I can fight with him. He went to Bhagavan Vishnu and asked, what should I do? Well, Bhagavan Vishnu thought, my dear Indra, he has some serious problem with his egoistic nature, so I should make him humble now. This is the best chance to make him humble. Bhagavan Vishnu told, go to Dadichi Muni, ask his backbone and make a weapon out of that, which will be able to kill Vritrasura. Now Indra thinking, oh my God, I have to go to Dadichi Muni. Once Dadichi Muni, Indra had offended him. Dadichi Muni is also called Ashwashira. Ashwashira means head with the horse. Dadichi Muni, this two devatas, although being a devata, Ashwini Kumar, they are doctors of Devalok. They are physicians in Devalok. So Ashwini Kumar, they, although being a devata, they never get any offering through yajna because they were deprived from Brahmagyan. So they went to Dadichi Muni and asked if you can give us that knowledge so we can get offering through yajna. Whatever offering devata are getting, although we being a deva, being a devata, we are not getting those offerings. We are not able to enjoy the offerings of yajna. There is no portion for us. There is no place for us in the yajna. So, can you arrange something? Dadichi told, okay, come tomorrow. And Indra knew. Indra went, if you give them this knowledge, I'm going to chop off your head. Dadichi Muni thinking, now what I'm supposed to do? I already gave them my vachan, my words that I'm going to help you. And Indra comes and says, I'm going to chop your head. So Ashwini Kumar, they came. Then Dadichi Muni told, see, your king, because for Ashwini Kumar, he is the king, no? They are also Devata and he is king of Devata. So your king told, if I give this knowledge to you, he is going to chop off my head. Okay, no problem. What we do, we take your head out and put head of horse. And you give that knowledge through the head of horse. And when Indra chop your head, we put it back. Your original head. Okay. See how complex surgery used to be there those days. They're changing the head, putting horse head. Because of that, it says, Divyagana Hriday Prakashita. Once one devotee, he asked me, but Prabhuji, the whatever information is collected in our brain, and when head is chopped off, how he gave knowledge by horse head, but our Shastra says, Divyagyan Hriday Prakashita, it's in our heart. This divine knowledge manifests in our heart, not in brain, in heart. So, then Ashwini Kumar took out the head of Dadichi Muni, put it, preserve it, put it aside, and put the head of the horse. And from that head of the horse, he gave all the knowledge. Indra came, chopped his head, they took it back, his original head, and put it back. And now Indra is thinking, I should go and ask a backbone with him. Just think, if we use some bad words to somebody and now we have to go and ask something with him, how difficult it is. How humility we should develop in our heart, again to go back and please we have to beg. How difficult it is. Now think that what Indra did. He once killed him, it's killing him. He killed him. It was Ashwini Kumar who saved him. Else, Indra had killed Dadichi Muni those days. Now, Indra, that time he killed him. Now, this time, also he should go and kill him. But this time, begging, he should ask for his life. Because asking backbone of somebody along with these ribs, not only backbone. So, this backbone and his ribs. Going to somebody else, saying, "Oh Prabhu, you are so good, you're so nice. Can you give me your backbone and your ribs?" Why? I need to kill that Vritrasura. Why you need to kill him? Because I have to save my chair, I have to save that post of Indra. So I need you to die for me. I can kill somebody by the help of you. And what are you going to achieve? Oh, that post. How it seems to ask somebody's life to save your post. And to ask life of somebody whom you once already killed. So, Bhagavan Vishnu saying we should make him humble, This is the time, this correct time to make him humble and to make him understand and to show to the entire universe that sometimes I hammer quite nicely on the head of my devotees to show them their position and to make them qualified enough, not to let them to be puffed off you. So Indra thinking now he cannot deny Bhagavan Vishnu, he cannot say what if on that place, Bhagavan told now he should follow it. He came back and there is some meeting going on among demigods. Bhagavan told I should go and ask the backbone and ribs with Dadichi Muni, all the bones of Dadichi Muni. Now how I should do that? And there's no other option. Is there any other? No. Can we fight back to Vritrasura? No. No way. Okay. So he went to pray to Dadichi Muni. He came, he prayed to Dadichi Muni and asked for his bone. I need that. Dadichi Muni very happily saying, well, anyways, someday I have to leave this body. And when I leave this body someday, these bones are going to decay on the mud. But if this body, which is going to rotten anyway, going to decay anyway, if this body can be used in the service of Vishnu, then I'm happy to give. He just left his body. And Indra took that bone and gave it to Vishwakarma. And Vishwakarma made weapon out of that. It's called Vajra. Vajra means very hard. So he made Vajra out of that, and that Vajra was given to Indra. And now Indra went to battlefield with that, carrying that Vajra in his hand. Isn't it that great sacrifice that Dadichi Muni could say, I can give my bone if anybody else asks, but not to you, because you killed me once. Or tell Bhagavan Krishna himself come and ask why I give to you. Maybe tell somebody else to ask. I'm not going to give to you because you are so enemy. You are enemy to me. You killed me once. It was Ashwini Kumar who saved me. And don't you feel shame to come and ask my bone? Don't you have this much of shame? He didn't tell anything. He just happily accepted and gave. Indra was feeling more humiliated when happily he accepted, If Dadichi Muni had said some few bad words on him, chastised him, saying, you fool, you arrogant, now for your post you came to ask my bone, I'm not going to give you, go and do whatever you can. If he had told like that, and then he had given, Indra wouldn't feel that pain in his heart. But now Indra is feeling pain in his heart that what sort of person is this? I killed him once, and now I came and asked his bone, and he's happy to give his bone to me. He was feeling more like, oh my God, I did such a mistake. I did such a aparadh in his lotus feet. He was feeling more and more pain in his heart. Why I did like that? He was regretting. I shouldn't have done that. So sometimes fighting back, it won't be good resolution. It won't give that good result than just letting it go. Because whatever happens, it's being happened by the will of Bhagavan Krishna. Bhagavan himself says, even the leaves don't move without my will. So whatever happens, we should try to see the sweet will of Bhagavan Krishna in that. So he came to the battlefield with Vajra in his hand. Vritrasura saw him, just hit one punch along with Airat elephant and Indra. They fell maybe like few miles behind, and elephant felt unconscious. They brought him back to the consciousness, and he was. They made him again conscious and again went back. Then he just catch them and eat. They make a hole and came out in his body. See, he was eating Indra along with his elephant, Airat, with four talks. So it was like that battlefield was no match at all. It was not matching because Vritrasura, he can just collect everything and eat at once. And Indra now shivering to go near. And Vritrasura saying, "Oh fool Indra, don't you have faith in the word of Bhagavan Vishnu? Vishnu told you can kill me with that weapon. And don't you have faith in his words?" Now Vritrasura started instructing Indra. See, Bhagavan himself told you that you can kill me with that. And don't you have that much faith? You don't have faith in the words of Bhagavan Vishnu. You don't have faith in the weapon made by the bones of such a Rishi Dadishi, who so easily sacrificed his body for you. You don't have faith on him. You don't have faith on Bhagavan Vishnu. Why you are so much afraid? Come and kill me. Because Vritrasura is seeing that Indra is so fearful, he is not coming near to Vritrasura. And Vritrasura is praying, Vritrasura, when he was first he was challenging Indra, that by challenge maybe Indra get agitated and come and attack, but Indra is so fearful, he is not coming near, and now he is saying, don't you even have faith in the words of Bhagavan Vishnu? Bhagavan Sri Vishnu, he himself told that you can kill me by that Vajra which you are carrying in your hand. So pick it up from the ground. That fell to the ground, because he just hit him and that fell to the ground. And pick that Vajra and hit me. Now Indra, a bit of confidence he is getting. Yeah, actually I should have faith on the words of Bhagavan Vishnu, because Swayam Bhagavan told me I can kill with that. So he went, cut his hand, cut his legs, cut his and he is cutting, like he's chopping the body parts of Vritrasura. And what Vritrasura is doing? He is praying to Lord, saying, Aham Hare Tava Padaika Mula Dasanudasi Bhavitasmi Bhuya. He is praying, Manha Ismaret Shupatir Gunanam Grinit Vak Karma Karotu Kayah. Vritrasura is praying, said, Aham Hare Tava Padaika Mulam. O Lord, O Krishna, your beautiful lotus feet, those devotees, those who are surrendered to your lotus feet, those who know nothing except your lotus feet, may I get the position to serve those devotees, those who are in center of your divine lotus feet. O Krishna, aham hare tava padaika moolam dasanudasi bhavitasmi bhuya. That I became the servant of the servant of the servant of your devotees, those who are always in shelter of you. May you allow me to serve those devotees, those who are bhavitasmi bhuya, dasanudasi bhavitasmi bhuya, those who are always engaged in your service. May I get chance to serve their feet, their lotus feet, those who are serving you always. May I get chance to take the raj, means dust of their lotus feet, those who are servant of yours, O Lord, O Krishna. See, somebody is chopping his hands, chopping his head, chopping his feet, and he is praying this. He is not even praying, oh, please relieve me from this pain. I am having so much pain. Somebody is chopping my hand. May I not get any pain. No, he is saying that, oh Krishna, please bestow, please bless me, that I get chance to take the lotus, take the dust of lotus feet of your devotees and put it in my head. Please bless me with that. Saying, Manha Smarata Shupater Gunanam Granita Vak Karma Karotu Kaya. Hey Prabhu, oh Krishna, may I always my mind be engaged. Ismaret. May my mind always be engaged in remembering your name. Shupater Gunanam. May I be always engaged in listening your beautiful Gunanam, your Katha, your pastimes, your Lila. O Prabhu, may my body always be engaged in your service. May my ears always be engaged in hearing glories of your name, hearing your pastimes. May my tongue always be engaged praying you, and may my tongue always be engaged chanting your name, chanting Sri Krishna. That's what he is praying, and somebody is killing him. He can just take him and again eat back, put him inside. Nobody. First he is telling Indra, come and kill me. Don't you have faith on words of Bhagavan Vishnu? So you come and kill me. And later, when Indra starts chopping his hand and heads and different parts of body, it's not like that Indra killed him in once, It took years to kill him. Because his body was so big, even that Vajra was taking years, like months and years to kill him. And all those days he's praying to Krishna, saying, I don't want anything else in this world. I don't want anything. He says, Nanaka Prishtam, Nasaparamishtam, Nasharvabhamam, Rasadhipatyam, Yoga Siddhir, Punar Bhavam Va, Shaman Dasya Twa Birhe Kamche, Birhaya Kamche, saying that, oh Nikhila Saubhagyanidhi, oh Krishna, except you, I don't even want the Dhruvapad, means the position which Dhruv Maharaj got. What Dhruv Maharaj got? Dhruv Maharaj actually got the position that's Dhruvalok, it's Bhu Vaikuntha, it's expansion of Vaikuntha in this material universe. He became king of that place. Actually, Vaikuntha, Bhagavan Vishnu should be the king of Vaikuntha. But in Dhruvalok, Dhruv Maharaj is king of Vaikuntha, although it's kingdom of Bhagavan Vishnu, Bhagavan Narayan himself. But Dhruv Maharaj is king of that. And that planet is named after Dhruv. He says, even I don't want that position even. I don't want Dhruvalok, Dhruvapad. Nor I do want the position of Brahma. I'm not after that. I don't need to be Brahma. I don't need that position. And who is praying this? One Asur who was given birth to fight against the devotee of Bhagavan Vishnu, Indra. So see, both are devotees and both are very dear to Krishna. We cannot discriminate between them. We cannot take a side of one and put finger on next. Sometimes we see, oh, this Acharya is like this, that Acharya was like that. They had this dispute. He is not good. Actually, my Gurudev is best. Maybe he had some fault in him. Oh, who knows? Krishna wants that. Krishna likes both of them. And who are we to compare between them? See how Vritrasura is praying? Saying, I don't want Dhruva. I don't want. Can you imagine that Dhruva, the position of Dhruva Maharaj, that's such an elevated position. Whatever Dhruva even including sun and moon, everything revolves, everything rotates around him. He is controlling everything in this material world. Dhruvlok, from Dhruvlok. Everything goes around Dhruvlok. And the Dhruvlok is center of this universe. And he is king of that. That's Vaikuntha. Bhagavan Vishnu eternally resides in Dhruvlok. And he says, I don't want that Dhruvapada, nor do I want to be Brahman. He says, neither I want to be Karta, doer of anything, and neither I want, since he is Asura, he says, no Sarvabhaumam, I don't want to be Sarvabhaum, means the king of this world, nor I want Rasadhipatyam. He is Asura, and Asura are granted Adhipatya, means they are master of Rasatal. And Rasatal, how it is, it's thousands and thousands times better than Swargalok, than heavenly planet. Actually, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, they desire to enjoy the enjoyment of Rasatal. That Rasatal is Bhagyaloka. It's so nice and so much enjoyment is there. Even Indra sometimes thinks about getting enjoyment from Rasatal, or how nice it would be to be there and enjoy everything. So that beautifully says, Rasadhipatyam, I don't want to be master of Rasatal. I don't want Rasadhipatyam. I don't want that. It says, Na yoga siddhir na punarbhavam va. It says, I don't want any type of siddhi. Yoga siddhi, I don't want those anima, mahima, lagima, etc., etc. I am not after siddhis. I don't want anything. Not only that, it says, punarbhavam va. And I don't care if I have to come every time, I have to be in the cycle of birth and death. I am not afraid that I have to take birth again. That means I don't even want moksha. I am not after moksha. I don't want that. I am not asking moksha for you. Then what you are asking? He is saying, Dasanudasi bhavitasmi bhuya. Place me in that place where I am always engaged serving your devotees. Not even serving about you. He is not asking that I want direct service. Or every day you call me in your Nikunja Leela to dress you. No, not like that. He says, put me in that position where I can be servant of your servants. That I can always engage myself in serving your devotees. Please bless me with that. He is praying to Krishna. Please bless me with that. If you want, if you are listening to my prayers, O Bhagavan, O Prabhu, O Nikhila Saubhagya Nidhi, if you are listening my prayers, please, I am not afraid of getting birth and death and disease and old age. I am not afraid that I have to take birth again and again. I am not afraid that I may not get any material enjoyment. I am not afraid that I may not get the position of Brahma or Indra or Rasadhipatya. I may not get the enjoyment of Rasatal. I am not afraid for that. I am afraid that you may not give me the service. You may not bless me with the position of your servant, or you may not give me the chance to serve your devotees. Oh Krishna, please bless me with that. He's saying, Oh Kamalanai, oh lotus-eyed one, Ajata Paksha Pasavik. He says that Samanjasatva Virhaya Kamshe Ajata Paksha Iva Mataram Khagaha Stanyam Yatha Vatsaraha Chudhartaha Priyam Priyeva Vyushitam Vishannaha Manoravindaksha Didrichate Tvam. Says, I have only one desire. Like a baby bird, those who don't have wings to fly, they have so much desire to see their mother, when she will come, when we can see her, because they cannot fly around, and since they cannot fly around, they don't have anything to eat. So they are completely depending on their mother, else they have no other option. So they are so much making noise and looking towards where their mother flies, because they know only one thing: this way my mother was going. When she flies from this nest, this way she was going. So saying, it's my condition is like that. I know only one thing: you are somewhere there. I'm just looking that side, and my prayers are like the noise those baby birds are creating. That doesn't make sense. It's not perfect. I mean, what baby birds just making chee chee chee, that noise? What is perfection in that? I mean, what essence that have? What sense that makes actually? No, it doesn't make any sense. Those chee chee chee, that sound of baby birds doesn't have any essence in them. So he's saying, my prayers are like that. When those baby birds just sitting in the nest and making that sound, looking towards the direction mother went, they don't even know actually where mother is. I mean, they just saw she was flying that side, so they are looking that side and making sound. They don't even know where actually my mother is. So it's the situation of me. I don't know where you are. I'm just looking towards the direction which scriptures show me you are somewhere there. So I'm looking there, and my prayers are like essenceless, like those noise created by those birds. Oh Krishna. So he is doing such a wonderful prayers, and he says this doesn't have any essence. I don't know how to do any prayers. I don't know how to pray. I'm a person who is against the goodness, because devata means it's goodness. Devata means your devotees, and I'm against them. So I know nothing. I'm just praying, and my prayers are like the sound of those baby birds. Like those birds praying for their mother to come back and feed them. I'm praying, O Krishna, to you that you see me and bless me with this. You be merciful on me and bless me with the service of your devotees, that I can be in their service. And always, Ismaret Supater Gunanam. May I always, my mind always engage in your service. What type of service I want? I want the service that I serve your devotees, and by their blessing, they bless me with Hari Katha. I want to serve your devotees, so they bless me with that Hari Katha. They always keep giving that Hari Katha to me. And next he says, Gunit Vak, by my karma karotu kaya, by my body I want to serve your devotees, and by my mind and my ears I want to always hear that Hari Katha, and by my tongue I always want to repeat your names. So please bless me. Like that mother, she comes back to the baby birds and feed them. Similarly, you feed me with the blessing, with the mercy, that I always can engage myself, my body, in the service of your devotees. So says, here he says, Istanyam yatha vatsatara chudartaha. That baby calf, when cows go jungle to graze, that calf, it cannot run along with its mother, so they keep him back in the shed, cow shed, and Gosala. So that calf is always looking towards the way which his mother left. So he says, he is always thinking about that nectarine milk, that nectar which he gets from his mother. So I am also looking for the nectar of your blessing, like that calf which looks on the way where his mother left to graze. So my condition is similar. Please, oh Krishna, I don't know from where you will come, which way I can find you, I know nothing. So I am just, see, calf, they can run little bit, go here and there, but once he stops seeing his mother, now even though we untie him, he don't know where to go. He just keep there looking towards the road where his mother went. because he cannot see now anything, He cannot do anything by his own. He just keeps there looking. He gets completely bewildered, completely confused. He doesn't know what to do now. And Vritrasura is saying it's similar condition to me. I don't know where to go, whom to ask. So I'm just waiting here. Oh Krishna, please bless me. Please be merciful on me. Please shower that mercy. And feel my heart as when that cow comes back, she fills the belly of that baby calf with nectar of her milk. Similarly, oh Krishna, please fill my heart with nectar of your name and make me satisfied with the nectar of service I can render to the devotees. And he says, Priyam Priyeva Vyusitam Vishanna. My condition is like this. Priya means the lover who is back in the home, and her loving one, her husband or her lover is outside somewhere working, and how she feels separation from that. Like for years he didn't come back. So the separation she feels from her lover when he is not present, when he is outside for some work for few months already. So same type of separation I am feeling from the service. It's not that I want you be in front of me and I can just directly serve you. I'm just having separation from the service to your devotees. So please bless me with that. I want nothing else in this world. He is saying that He Nath Mamattama shloka janeshu sakhyam sanchara chakre bhramatah swakarma bhi त्वन्मायया आत्मा आत्मजः दारगेश्वः शक्तचित्तस्य ननाथ भूयाय. Says, O Krishna, by remembering you, Mamattama shloka janeshu sakyam, just by remembering you, and just if I get chance to serve your devotees, then sansara chakre bhramatah swakarma bhi. I am not fearful that I have to again sansara chakra means birth, this cycle of birth and death. He says, I am not worried that I have to again fall down on the cycle of birth and death. I am not worried about that. I am only worried that mattama shloka janeshu sakhyam. Mam uttama shloka means, oh Krishna, janeshu means your devotees, sakhyam. If I can have friendship with your devotees, I am not worried that I have to take birth again and again. Samsara chakre bhramatah swakarma bhi. But by my prarabdha, by my actions, even I have to take birth after birth. I am not worried for that. Only, O Krishna, only what I want from you is uttama shloka janeshu sakhyam. Oh uttama shloka. May I get friendship, may I have mitrata, sakhyam, friendship with your devotees. Then I am not worried to take birth again and again. I am happy with that. But please make sure that I get friendship, I get enough association with your devotees, and I get chance to serve them. If I get chance to serve them, then I am happy with that. Please bless me with that. I'm not asking for mukti. Oh Krishna, I'm not asking for mukti. No need to give me mukti. But please give me chance to serve. So, oh Prabhu, and make sure that ton maya, your maya, your illusory energy, doesn't put me in the clutches of Atmaja Dara Geheshwaha. Oh, my wife, my husband, my son, my daughter, my house, my car. May I not be engaged on all those things. May I not be bewildered by opulence of the material world. Better you make me poor. Don't give me anything. You don't give me good wife. You don't give me good kids. You don't give me good house or cars. You just keep me poor. That's good with me. I'm happy with that. That's Vritrasura praying. Saying, I'm happy that you don't give me anything good. You don't give me good wife. I'm happy with that. Don't give me house. Make me poor. Make me neglected by everyone. Make me outcast from the society. I'm happy with that. Give me that. I want those things. Is praying, but make sure that uttama shloka janeshu sakyam. I always have friendship with your devotees, with your near and dear. Sri Jiva Goswami gives commentary on this. He says, Tadet Shrutah Premodgarah Mayatvainah Srimad Brita Vadho Sabu Vilakshana Totrehe Bhagavat Lakshaneshu Puranantireshu Ganyate Vritrasura Padopetam Tad Bhagavatam Ishyatah Itihi. It says in Priti Sandarbha. That's this quote from Priti Sandarbha. He says, in all Purana, among all the Puranantareshu Gandyatehe, means among all the 18 Purana, this is the best historical incident mentioned among all Purana. If we check, this is the best thing we can find, he says. That's the essence of everything. And he mentions it's in Priti Sandarbha. Priti Sandarbha, that's the Sandarbha which talks about lovingly relation between Krishna and his devotees. So he says, Sri Vritrasura, whatever he speaks in this Vritrasura Upakhyayan, whatever he speaks are the example of pure love for Krishna. There's nothing mixed in that. It's just pure love. So this story from Srimad Bhagavatam and other Purana, because this story is mentioned almost in all 18 Purana. So this Vritrasura Vada, means killing of Vritrasura, is the most beautiful story we can find commonly in all Purana. And all Purana, this is the essence. That this is the bhava we should have. This is the mood we should have. What Vritrasura is having. So now, taking side of Indra and pointing finger at Vritrasura, or maybe taking side of Vritrasura and pointing finger at the Indra, it's both are offensive for us. Similarly, sometimes we see some devotees having disputes and we are so expert, you just go take side of somebody and point finger at somebody else. We don't know the essence behind. We don't know the reason behind. And although it may be somebody's fault, who knows what Krishna wants? Who knows what Krishna likes? And if we already know what Krishna thinks, then we are already Paramatma of Paramatma, Krishna is Paramatma for everyone. And we already know what Krishna is thinking, then we are Paramatma for Paramatma. Is it not? So, we should learn from these incidents, even for the worldly affairs. From Vritrasura, we should learn what sort of devotion should be and what Nirgunatmika Bhakti means. What is the real devotion? What is the devotion beyond material modes of material nature? We can learn from Vritrasura. But same time we can learn to have even worldly affairs, how worldly affairs we should be doing, how we should engage ourselves even when we are in this material body, when we are in this world and we are not, till now we are not in the platform of that Shuddha Bhakti. So we should deal with day-to-day activities here. We should go through that. We cannot just deny, We cannot act as if we are out of this body. And when we are really in the platform of Shuddha Bhakti, we don't need to act. We don't even figure out that what's going on with this world. Like Shukadev ji. Shukadev Goswami, he even don't know that actually we should put dhoti, He was running here and there, just naked, and people just making fun out of him, and this doesn't make any sense to him. This indifference. Some small children and some ladies were making fun of him, going behind him, and it doesn't have any effect on him. Doesn't matter, because he is beyond the modes of material nature. A person who is in this, who is acting in prakrita gun and modes of this nature, for them that matters. Who is beyond all these things already, for him doesn't matter. So, person who is already devoted in the level of Vritrasura, who is already beyond the worldly concepts, worldly affairs, because who in this world can say, oh, come Indra, kill me? When my enemy is already inferior to me. For Vritrasura, Indra already is inferior. 2-3 times he already punched him to the ground. And again he's saying, oh, come kill me. Looks like you are so fearful. Now I won't hit you. Come, kill me. And when somebody is killing, instead of somebody stopping you, instead of crying for help, you are saying, oh Krishna, I'm not worried again to take birth and again to die. I'm worried that I may not get the association of your devotees. I'm not after the Brahmapada or Dhruvapada. I'm not after moksha. That's what he is praying. He says, make me servant of your servants. So that's a level of Vritrasura. And this fight between these two pure devotees. Now, sometimes we may take, so we can see even worldly affairs, even in this world, even in this material world, we can see, how we should deal with the situations by these incidents. That what should be our mood, and sometimes we just taking, they had fight between this Acharya and that Acharya. Those days Shankaracharya and Ramanujacharya, they had dispute, and Ramanuji were against this Shaivism, and those who were followers of Shankaracharya were against Vaishnavism. So I'm on the side of Ramanuja because he's Vaishnav. I'm against Shankaracharya. Who we have to be against somebody and in favor of somebody. I mean, it's whatever happened was by the will of Bhagavan himself. We didn't call Shankaracharya or Ramanujacharya. They came here by the will of Bhagavan Krishna, because Shankaracharya is Shankara Sakshat, and Ramanujacharya is Ananta, is incarnation of Ananta. It didn't happen by our will. So how we can take side of somebody and just be in favor of somebody and criticize next? So we are not in that position. Because what happened happened by the will of Krishna. We should try to look those things through the eyes of his scriptures, through the higher perspective. And should not be taking side and pointing finger to next. That might be offensive, because both are devotees to Krishna. I mean, there may be some disputes too because of managerial things or this, that, whatever. But we should try our best to see what Shastra says, what Guru wants, what Sadhu wants, because will of Krishna is will of Sadhu and Guru. We cannot become Paramatma in the heart of Krishna and find out what Krishna wants, like Krishna is finding in us, that his Paramatma is residing in our heart. So we cannot be that. So how we know what Krishna wants? It's by the desire of Sadhu, by the desire of Guru. So what Guru and Sadhu and Shastra wants is what Krishna wants. So we should try to be on the side of Krishna, not in the side of two parties, We should try our best to be on the side of Krishna. That's basically what we should do. The same thing in the incident of Vritrasura and Indra. whom we are favoring and whom we are pointing finger on, we are on the side of Krishna. And we see both are actually devotees to Krishna, so we respect both of them. We pray to both of them that they bless us, that Shuddha Bhakti which they carry in their heart. What that Shuddha Bhakti, what Krishna is carrying in his heart, Indra is carrying in his heart, and that Shuddha Krishna Bhakti, what Vritrasura is carrying in his heart. We pray to Vritrasura and we pray to Indra. Oh Indra, please be merciful on me and bestow that Shuddha Bhakti you have in your heart. Oh Vritrasura, please be merciful on me and give that bhava which you are carrying in your heart. Please bless me with that. So we are always on the side of Krishna and his devotees. Hare Krishna. So, is there any questions? Okay.
Krishna, thank you for a great class, Guru. Just on the subject with so like you were saying how like chanting and reading is like the best service. But like on the like absolute platform, whether you're serving Krishna through Nam Japa or like washing pots for Krishna, like it is not like is it not kind of on the same?
No, it is. It is. I mean, all service are dear to Krishna. But the thing is, essence of all service is to have that love for him. So essence of all service is to have love for Harikatha, have desire for Harikatha. Essence of all service is to have attachment towards his name. So basically it's like, there is sadhana and sadhya. Means process and the goal. So if we achieve goal, now we cannot say that all the process was inferior to the goal. I mean, we achieve goal when we go through the process. No? It's, we cannot say that, okay, we have football match, and we cannot say that that forward who goes and kicks in the post is superior, and the goalkeeper or defender who are behind in the back of that playground, they are inferior. We cannot say that something is inferior and something is superior. But obviously, if we are playing football match, then our aim should be hit as much as we can in the post. So obviously, we can say that there is more job for that forward than goalkeeper if we want to win. So similarly, we cannot say that this service is inferior and that service is superior. But basically, the goal is to have that desire, that hankerness to have Krishna Katha, to listen Krishna Katha, and to chant more and more and more. So basically, that's the point. Does that make sense? Is it answering your question?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna. So you have anything? Question? Okay, maybe we should do Arati then. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah.